Hey guys, wait for some people to get on. Alright, it's been a while. So, the last time I did a live was kind of like a while ago. Whoa, that wanted to fly out. 10 of Wands, that makes sense. I hope you guys can hear me well. Yeah, lots of changes. I guess I'll wait for some people to come on, but I will put this on my IGTV as well. I am shifting more of my energy over to YouTube, so if you guys could subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be awesome. I made a whole video of why and what I'm gonna be doing over there. I just feel like Instagram it's just like a black hole, and I feel like I pour a lot of energy into Instagram and these Instagram lives, which I'm still going to be doing these Instagram lives, but I'm going to start shifting more of my energy to YouTube because I feel like it just makes sense. Like, the readings aren't going to get lost. People will be able to find them because on Instagram they get lost in the black hole ethers, and then nobody knows about my readings, and it's just kind of like a waste of energy. So if you could follow me on YouTube, my YouTube name is Gab's Sessions. And this is going to be a general collective reading about mental health and transitions, because a lot of us are going through some mental health stuff and a lot of transitions in our lives. Yeah. It feels like the collective, everybody in the collective, is being called to create a completely new timeline. And there's like this like pressure or this like craving to take off this like heavy, clunky sweater, and just to like rid yourself of layers and to literally like hop into another reality. So that's what I'm feeling. This is going to be a general overview reading for all signs. It's a collective reading, and it'll be about mental health and transitions. I am using the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, and this deck was a collaboration made by Rachel True. If you're not familiar with who that is, she was one of the main lead actresses on The Craft, like the original Craft. And I'm super excited because me and her are actually going to go live kind of soon. I'm not sure when, but maybe this month or maybe in February. And we're going to talk about the deck. And it comes with this amazing book. So we're going to talk about the book and everything. So she's awesome. She's one of the main lead actresses in The Craft, the original. You know, it's one of the best movies ever. So, alright, let's get into it. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Lots of wands showing face. Lots of passion. Lots of drive. This is about mental health and transitions. So, work, career, love, whatever comes up, mental health. Main energy, moon in reverse. Wow. Alright. You can see the cards. I'm just going to pull and put them here first. Yeah, you can see them. Moon in reverse. Prince of Swords. The Hanged Man. And then the underlying subconscious energy. Prince of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Five of Discs. Interesting. All right. So the moon came out in reverse. That's the first card that came out, the moon in reverse. That's telling me that you are all up in your head, you're all up in your feels, and you kind of feel dark and overwhelmed with emotion, with depression. You know, maybe you're struggling with some depression right now, and you know, with everything that's going on politically, in the collective, and just in general with COVID and everything, I think this is bringing up a lot of emotional turbulence. Maybe some of you are really going through a hard transition in the physical realm, because with the underlying energy of the Five of Discs, these two cards are just coming at me right now. The Five of Discs is, don't mind my fucked up nails. The Five of Discs is about physical reality, like material reality, and like if you feel supported and you feel taken care of and you feel like you have everything you need, like all of your needs are met. Five of Discs, or Pentacles, same thing, is saying, you know, maybe you don't have everything that you need right now or everything that you would want, but deep down underneath the surface, and this card was an underlying energy card, it's subconscious energy, you have everything you need in this moment, and sometimes that can be really challenging to grasp. And this card coming out, the Five of Pentacles, is like a calling and an invitation for you to just be okay with what you have right now, even if you're not exactly where you want to be, or you know, maybe you're struggling financially right now. This doesn't have to just be with money, but you could be kind of in limbo, in transition right now. And this card came out for a private reading I just did a couple days ago, and her situation is literally just like this. She's in transition, you know, she doesn't know if she's gonna move or not, she wants to save money. And so this is like, okay, focus on what you do have. Everything's money flows in and out. If you're in like penny saving mode, like notice where you're putting your money, notice where you're putting your hands, what's taking your attention right now. Five of Pentacles is like, can you just drop into this moment in your physical reality without focusing on what you don't have, or what you are, you know, you're everything you're manifesting. If it's not coming through right now, it will, but just allowing yourself to, you know, flourish in everything you do have, you know, like, all right, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to drink this coffee, I'm going to enjoy it, I'm going to journal, I'm going to do the things that I can do in this physical situation to make me feel whole, to make me feel supported. Because when this card comes out, it's kind of like some of you guys are feeling like some of your needs aren't met. But if you can shift away from that point of view and focus on what you do have, what needs are being met, and really absorb those and really allow yourself to feel those, that will allow yourself to kind of get out of this dark energy, depression, you know, moon in reverse. This is pretty intense as the overall energy. The Prince of Swords came out, and the Hanged Man. So you're focusing on clear, focused communication with someone. Maybe this is yourself, to be honest, because the Hanged Man is like, there's something that you need to kind of look at, especially with the moon in reverse. Wow. Okay, so the moon in reverse is like inner reflection, shadow work. You're looking at like parts of yourself that you're just kind of like, ugh, like I cringe at that part of me. And that's part of shadow work, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. And the Hanged Man coming out is saying, yeah, like you're starting to look at yourself in a new way. Sometimes that can be kind of heavy, right? Because with the moon in reverse, it's like, all right, some of these things I don't want to some of these things I don't want to see. I don't want to keep seeing myself in this shadow aspect, like all the things I did wrong, or all the things I said to someone, or all the fights I had with that family member, or all of the falling outs that you've had with friends or family, or, you know, like, I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm getting, is like, you're really focusing on like relationships that have like fizzled and burned, and that's making you feel like shitty about yourself, and it's making you look at yourself in this way of like, ugh, like, am I a shitty person? Like, am I a good person? Or, you know, everybody has their dark side. Everybody has things that they do and say that isn't like angelic. You know, we all have these dark and light things, and when, you know, with shadow work, it's just like, you just move through it, and you try not to ruminate in the past, because that can keep you stuck in these self-limiting beliefs and these toxic ways of viewing ourselves. Because if we're so stuck in what we did wrong, what we said wrong, our shadow parts of ourselves, then we're not able to integrate and like move forward and become a different person. Like the Hanged Man is all about changing perspective. So, okay, cool, you realize that you fucked up. You know, you fucked up here in this relationship or whatever, you fucked up. Okay, cool. Done with that. Now you're moving into the Hanged Man energy, and you're like, okay, I'm seeing myself in this new way. You're allowing more light to come through into the way that you look at yourself, because in order to do that, you have to in order to integrate and let go of the fucked up parts of ourselves, the past versions of ourselves, we have to look at ourselves in a new light. We have to, because if we're so hard on ourselves and we're so obsessed with like how we fucked up, then like that's not going to give us this potential to kind of move into this healthy, clean way of communicating, very clear and to the point. Maybe you have something you need to say to somebody. You know, maybe you need to communicate something to someone in your family. It could be kind of a heavy thing that you need to communicate, you know, with this moon in reverse. But in order to move forward, you need to communicate it in a clear way. Very clear, very focused, direct. Do it and then move forward. Again, this is really interesting, because I just had a reading with one of my clients, and it was very, very similar reading. So maybe that's just what the collective is going through right now. The Prince of Wands and the Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is, again, focusing on what is going right. What passions make you feel good? What direction, both fire. So maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, maybe there's a fire sign in your life that's really helping ignite and make you see what passions you're really good at. Like there's some kind of fire sign, maybe a masculine fire sign in your life that's like super supportive in your life, and they kind of like, you know, maybe this is like the only masculine kind of energy you have in your life, but they're very supportive, and they're making you see that you have a lot of drive and you have a lot of like amazing passion. And where this project is, that's what I'm getting. I want to clarify the moon in reverse and the Hanged Man. What's going on with this moon in reverse? Wow. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. So we have the Temperance coming out. I'm not going to read it in reverse, but the Temperance is what is clarifying the moon in reverse. That's fucking crazy and awesome, because this is like, yes, you're going through a lot mentally. You're dealing with some kind of addiction or some kind of mental illness that kind of is showing up again. Maybe it's like it comes in waves. and that's what the moon in reverse is. And the temperance coming out is like, yeah, it's okay to start releasing that, and easier said than done, obviously. But when the temperance comes out, this is a Sagittarius ruled card, so maybe you're a Sagittarius, maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius, and this is saying like it's really time to focus on yourself. And I just recently went through this. I had to take a few weeks off Instagram and social media because I needed to really embrace and cultivate the temperance energy. Like, it's time to really focus on yourself and refill your cup. And what she's doing here, she has the 2 cups and she's doing the whole 2 cups thing and finding balance and not giving a fuck. She's radiant. She's focusing on her. There's no one else in the card. There's no people. There's no animals. It's just her out in nature. And this is what you need to do, is just focus on you and put your blinders on. Because if you don't put your blinders on every once in a while, you're absorbing the subconscious trash and bullshit that people put on Instagram. Like, it made me realize, like, why do people post all the stories that they do on Instagram? And it comes from, like, needing attention and needing connection and feeling alone. But it's like everybody like loves to overshare right now because we're so desperate for attention, and we're all absorbing everybody's energies. So that could be why you're feeling like this moon in reverse is your main energy. Like, you're just overwhelmed with like everybody and everything that people are sharing on Instagram, and a lot of negativity, and just like it's making you get in your head, and it's making you connect to your shadow more than you need to. Because when you're too deep in the shadow work, it can drain you physically, mentally, spiritually. When I decided to go off Instagram for those few weeks, it forced me to do this physical healing. And I now I'm on this like parasite cleanse because I have some serious digestion issues, and I have parasites, and I have a lot of autoimmune stuff and Hashimoto and thyroid and all this shit. And I kept putting that in the back burner. I kept putting my physical health on the back burner. And I feel like that's what you guys have been doing. You're putting your physical health on the back burner. And it's like, for what? Like, what's more important than your physical health? Truly. I mean, if you're not feeling good physically and you're not taking care of your physical body, then you're going to feel like shit mentally. That's what this moon in reverse card is. It's like you're not paying attention to the physical, you're paying too much attention to the mental, and you're too heady right now. You're too wrapped up in the fucking, therapy and trauma and all of it. It's good to take a break, because if you take a break and you focus more on the physical, that could also be why this 5 of Pentacles is coming out. Like, it's time to like maybe shift out of the head and more into the body and more into your physical reality right now. And then what came out after the Temperance is the Sun card. So yeah, it's time to really step into the light, because what clarified the moon in reverse is the Sun card. That I don't think that's ever happened to me before using this deck. What clarified the moon in reverse is the sun. So it's time you gotta force yourself sometimes to really move out of the head and the heaviness and make a choice and shift focus and pivot and just go and do something else and go to that yoga class, take a walk, do something else, do something different to get out of whatever mental heaviness you're in right now. I want to clarify this 5 of Pentacles. I want to clarify the 5 of Pentacles and see what's going on in your physical reality and like the physical material reality. Like, why do you feel like your needs aren't met right now? Why do you feel like your needs aren't met? what's going on, and I'm feeling like constricted energy. Like you feel really constricted and you feel restricted and you feel stuck. Like, yeah, you're just like, you feel stuck and you feel like your throat chakra is like, again, with this Prince of Swords, that could be why. Like you're feeling restricted with like your words, and it's like you need to be more clear and focused and honest with yourself and with others. Can you clarify the Five of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles. Okay. Well, that one wanted to stay out for some reason. The Nine of Wands. Okay, cool. So you are making a lot of progress in your passion and your magic and your work life, and you're not seeing it come into your physical reality. Like you're putting a lot of effort into something, but you're feeling like you're not making money from it, and it's frustrating you. You're also like, you're becoming a better person through this creative endeavor, and all of these past versions of yourself are falling off, and you've put a lot of effort and attention and energy into this project that you've done, and you're just feeling like you're not getting the attention, or you're not getting enough money, or you're not getting like what you deserve because you're putting so much energy into this. But don't worry, like just kind of, just stay calm, just keep going. But this is like the Five of Pentacles is like, okay, if you feel like your needs aren't being met, and you feel like you're not making enough money doing all these things with the Nine of Wands, then shift your focus and focus on what you are putting your hands on. Less is more when you're trying to make money. If you're struggling financially, or you feel like your needs aren't met, then it's time to figure out, okay, are you draining your energy somewhere where it just doesn't, it's one-sided, like this could be physical relationships in your life. Are you putting so much energy into these relationships and you're not getting anything in return? Or are you like pouring yourself into a job and the money's just not making you feel like this is worth it? So this is like a divine calling to ask yourself, okay, well then what should I focus on? What should I focus my passion on and my energy so that I can feel like my needs are being met? Because I also think that in order for you to do that, you need to chill. Like, you're putting a lot of emotional and physical energy into something, and you're feeling like you're getting like kind of dicked over, like you're getting the shit end of the stick. And here is like, okay, well, in order for you to feel better, like you got to focus on like physically healing. That makes sense. I want to clarify, and for everybody who's just joining, I'm going to put this on my IGTV, but I am shifting most of my energy onto my YouTube with these energy healings and tarot readings. So if you can subscribe to my YouTube, it's just Gab's Sessions. I'm going to start doing the Six of Cups, wanted to show the Three of Cups. Wow, okay. I'm going to start really shifting most of my energy over to my YouTube because Instagram is a black hole. So please subscribe over there. I'll put all the information in the description. This will be on my IGTV as well. But so what I was okay. I was clarifying what was I clarifying? I don't even fucking know. But these just popped out as I was clarifying something. The King of Discs. You are ready to really just be super on point with your physical material life. You're not fucking taking anybody's bullshit, and you're really focusing. Again, Pentacles don't have to just do with money. It has to do with like the physical, like the physicality of your life, which is your physical body. It doesn't just have to do with money. This is a serious call from the universe. It's time to focus on your fucking body, because some of you guys aren't, and you're too focused. You're way too focused on money right now. You're way too focused on success. You're way too focused on what you've lost. And like, dude, in order for you to like succeed and make money and feel your best, and you got to focus on your body. Like, it's about balance. You know, I know money's important. Obviously, you need enough money for food, for shelter, for bills, for your kids, for your pets, for you. But you're not going to be able to have energy to make money in new ways if you're not tending to your physical body. This is all about the physical, material life. And then what came out after that is a Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. This is just saying everything is going to be okay, but you have to just allow the universe to take its course. Whatever happens is going to bring you... The Six of Cups came out with that. So the Six of Cups is like a huge windfall of help, of emotional support, of potentially money, of people, of nourishing relationships in your life that are going to help you reach this new goal, I feel like. Because with the Six of Cups, it's like somebody is coming through to help you, or you're going to get this big opportunity or this big windfall of clarity, of emotional stability, and that's what's happening. And the Wheel of Fortune is like, yeah, just trust the universe. Nothing is going to pass you by that you're not meant to have. And I just posted this on Instagram, and the Wheel of Fortune is like, sometimes you just have to like sit back and just spin the wheel and see what it lands on. And that's why this card's coming out. Like, just try to be patient, because if you're so forceful with like, I don't have this, I don't have that, fuck, then that's like basically signaling to your spirit guides and the universe that I don't trust you. I don't trust that you're gonna, support me, and I feel like I'm in lack mentality. But the Wheel of Fortune is saying it's gonna be fine, but you need to chill, and you need to really focus on healing the physical body, healing the physical body. And that's what's going to make you have a lot more physical money, So focusing on the physical. If you're not being active, or you feel like you miss like working out, or like I had to recently go back to yoga, like that's why I moved back to Florida, because it's open here, and I needed to start getting back into like yoga and working out and my routine. The King of Pentacles, or the King of Discs, this is like, what's your physical routine right now? Like, what do you do in the morning? What do you do in the afternoon? What do you do at night in your physical reality? What can you do to make yourself feel better in this moment? The Three of Cups came out. You're going to be feeling better. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel better. That's all I have to say. You're going to feel better. You're going to have relationships in your life that are going to help you. Let's do some last guidance and energy. Woo! Judgment. That popped out. Judgment. It's going to be all good, but stop judging your past so much, because a lot of you guys are ruminating in the past and what fucked up, where you fucked up, what didn't work out, what people said to you. You're judging the past experiences, and it's keeping you from actually healing your physical reality right now, because you're so stuck in the past. But the Judgment card saying, you're good. Stop judging yourself so much. The Tower comes out. Yes, it's time for a change. Embrace the Tower. Embrace all of the crazy shifts that you're feeling right now. When the Tower comes out at the end of the reading, I feel like that's just saying, surrender. Rock bottoms are actually, there's beauty in the rock bottoms. There's beauty and magic in rock bottoms. So if you're in a rock bottom right now, or you feel like you're hitting a rock bottom, cool. Fucking Judgment and the Tower coming out together. Like, first of all, yeah, the Tower it's an intense card, but Judgment, and then the fact that the Wheel of Fortune came out too, like, you are being supported. Actually, wow, with the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, you know? Like, for real, like, yes, your life might be really, like, you're feeling like you don't have enough, you're feeling, like, heavy emotionally, you're just ready for shit to change, to get easier. Let it crumble, surrender as much as you can, heal your physical body, and the universe is going to support you, everything is going to come to you. Just really try to not obsess with what you don't have. That's what I'm getting from this reading, is like, you need to heal your physical body right now. That's the most important thing, because you are going through this Tower moment and this, like, heavy emotional time with the moon in reverse. Focus on the physical reality. Don't focus on the past and the future. Focus on right here, right now, because even though you feel like you don't have your needs met, focus on what you can do to make your physical body feel better. And once you start feeling better physically, you're going to start feeling better emotionally. I haven't been feeling too great physically. That's why I haven't been doing these Instagram lives. It's been like 3 weeks. And now I feel better physically, and that's why I'm on here. So that's the message. It just came full circle. It just came full circle. That's the message. If you missed most of this reading, I'm going to put it on my IGTV. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment and let me know what resonated with you. And if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's called Gab Sessions. And I'm going to be shifting most of my energy over there. All right, bye guys.